this back on the charger. Oh, my fault, Mac. Oh, I got some new players Mac ain't see yet. Taquan, you'll still probably get me, bro. It's niggas' defenses when they got them adjustment defense like Charles. I be struggling with his defense too. I've been getting better with that though. Watch. I'm back live again, cousin.
Always, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you talked
hey,
about
Mac, like you got 97 Vic.
And ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. Right. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has,
you watching the broadcast?
Through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not.
Nah, Mac nice though.
Mac nice though. Thomas Morstead to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle. This will be taken.
I got some dogs out there for that.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Bro, I can't even remember, man. I think it was some run and gun.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson.
Hey, they there, Mac. Hey, them dogs is there, boy.
Not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lock.
Come here, man. You trying to send Randy Moss out? Come on, man. I feel disrespected.
Third and long. It's long.
Yeah, all right.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect.
Boy,
incomplete.
I thought that nigga.
Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
You just used one.
They are going for it. It's locked. Buying time to his left. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
No, where's fucking...
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers. In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
54, Mike, 54, Mike. Check, block 54, block 54.
Third and long for Vick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
I tried you, Mac, only because you was using
It's picked. Devin Hester, the intended receiver.
Curious.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
Lucky your
and I
boy
know
was
what the
there to
fans are
help.
thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And that one covered beautifully.
Oh, that was I didn't even notice he was in the backfield.
And they'll stop him behind the line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. On second down, Dickerson. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun
This
for a guy trying to tackle.
look, I wasn't on my linebacker to get
16 yards the game there. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Gone right.
On 1st and 10, Locke being chased out left. And he's taken down,
boy.
trying to do a little too much, getting outside
That's
of the
them
pocket,
dogs, Matt.
and it results in a sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Go ahead. Check, go ahead.
After the sack on 1st down, Luck, and the pressure gets to him again. Devin Bush, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, he blocked me. Come here. What?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
I ran engage 8.
A great effort there. 83 yards as his guys are able to strike first.
You did the right play at the right time.
Extra point try good by Gano.
I said tackled you.
Makes the score 7-0.
Always back there.
Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick.
I just feel disrespected. I really do, man.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a blitz.
Ew, that was glitchy. You missed the dive clearly, and then out of nowhere you
Works to
ended up on
perfection
me.
as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And it's 3rd down.
Did Jerry drop that pass? I'm kind of tight a little
An
bit.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Michael Vick keeping it himself from 5 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Hello? You could be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Quan, I need some offensive plays.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to
get him, y'all. Get him. Send the dogs, Jesse Tuggle. Send the fucking dog.
Confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about the opportunity.
Now on second and 16.
Oh, yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I like that, Mac. I like that. I love when I see you playing good.
For Seattle on a gain of 18. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Here's Locke.
Don't try it, Mac. Don't try it.
This one deep right
side. Shit. Give me that.
And the defense has it covered.
Mel.
It's intercepted.
That's Mel.
Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount.
That's Mel Blount right there.
Back just a yard or two shy.
That's Mel.
Oh, man,
Mel can fuck up and still make it.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned
about
into
time
a
he in the fucking backfield, bro.
This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now a man who had some big runs against the Seahawks. It's Bo Jackson.
I should have cut up on your ass, Mac, but I won't try.
Nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. Throwing on second down. Vick steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
I keep trying, Mac. I keep trying every time he uses somebody.
Intended receiver. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore number 1. Certainly
the Raiders
in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor?
Oh, yeah. Get back there, DeForest Buckner, baby.
DeForest Buckner with a sack. The former number 7 overall pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go get it.
Another try after the first down sack. Luck.
Try again. Well, that's Mel. Randy Moss.
Touchdown Seattle. Randy Moss.
And then broke a tackle.
74 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast.
Randy
really fast. He's really
motherfucking
fast,
Moss.
and he showed off the afterburners
To the crib.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field.
Okay, solid on YouTube somewhere.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 46. Here's Locke. That one complete to Okoye. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Throwing on third down. Luck. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Yes, sir.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. In a double coverage, and it's
bro, you know who that is, bro. Come on. You can try everybody else, but don't try him and Mel. Don't try him and Mel. You know better than that, man.
On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's
Ryan fast as hell,
intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now he's forced out right. Stepping up to try and run. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they
Vic really got out that
so that's
shit.
an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10
right here. That nigga ass at fucking
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
I like it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Now Love.
Exactly what they needed right there.
And he's going to have to eat this.
Ew, why'd you slide back there, Matt?
So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Buying time to his left. Now a hit and Love.
Oh, yeah, get it.
It's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other
You
way.
lucky, Mac. To point out they made him miss it the first time.
At the 36-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield.
They really robbed and made him miss.
All the receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football.
And he lost the football.
Oh, my God. I even pressed L2.
They have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and it happened to me like a while
Coming
back.
to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting in.
Mac, I don't know how you getting off them damn blocks, boy.
And you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On 2nd and 12. Vick, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
You got to watch Mac.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
A gain of 22.
It's funny because it's done. And Taquan
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time,
nigga is
escaping
raw,
the
boy.
danger, running with it, and
He's a
picking
dangerous
up a
one.
1st down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
My boy Mac, Taquan, he worse than you. This motherfucker watch YouTube all day. But
so a tie ball
he's
game
a rookie though. He needs it because they're making him better.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that's what it is, Taquan. He switched his defense.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
He been running 3-4 bear.
Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Yo, lock fast as shit,
being
boy.
made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow
I'm mad he ain't grab you right. That shit kills me in this one when they don't grab you when you're right there.
Offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Now a 1st down throw. Lock. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw is Locke.
Oh, fuck.
Brought in by the tight end Cook. And get it down here to the 40.
I could have picked that, but I ain't think I tried to switch to the damn dude about to sack you. And it switched me to him because he threw it.
On 1st down, Dickerson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
X3, 218, top.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 34. On 3rd down, Dickerson.
Whoa.
Now.
Bro, that damn swerve shit is so fucking fake.
Seattle touchdown. A great play there.
I be holding L2 and shit, trying to stop, can't fucking stop.
As his guys are able to regain the lead. You know, the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Matt, you'd have been sick as fuck if I'd have slipped out of that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I wish they'll hold on block for a little
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because
I can't click a play either.
His vision, straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And now the Seahawks are going to take
I was so confused. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
I'm over here pressing shit.
We take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
That's why the boys is there.
Let's go.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vic.
Oh,
shit. To escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw, Vic. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He's got Michael Irvin complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
Watch his flat, watch his flat.
From the red zone now, Vic. And he's taken down. Kevin Green picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up.
Damn.
They still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked
you
back
boys
to the
wasn't playing, were they?
line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Vic. He may try and run for this. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So obviously that one really hurts not to be able to convert. But this one's not over yet, Charles. Look at the clock, and then also 2 timeouts still left for them.
And if I'm coaching the defense, I think I'm going all out. And what I mean by that is nothing but pressure packages going at them. I'm going to
this is taken in. It's complete.
Is he faster than Ronnie Lott or Mel Blanc?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That's 3 touchdowns.
I don't know how the hell you beat that damn coverage.
And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point try good by Godot. And the lead now up to 14.
But they're all good enough to man your whole team up. Attribute-wise.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Michael Vick with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And, in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape.
Oh, boy.
Into his shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
I thought JJ was about to do it.
So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Lock. Forced out to his left.
Oh, Matt, you got so lucky.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the game.
So
tell you what, he's been
lucky.
able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but I'm going to keep firing.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That should have been a pick.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Yo. What's up?
Right back to him on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
That should have been a fucking
as they
pick.
come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
No, it should have been one, whether you low passed it or not. Quan, you saw that last catch? Yeah, I just lost by a touchdown.
So
he
the
just
victory
put
here
2 clock
for
on 2
Seattle,
minutes,
and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts
You're right,
was big
Dad, because
time.
he beat me
That
one
was
time in my
paramount. But
3.
the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense.
Bro, it's because he played defense like us. He been hearing us talk, now he running our defense.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
We're the only ones who run 3-4 man.
The NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at
Yeah, that's what he was running.
NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Dad, what did I just say? So, Quan, what did I say? And you said, tell him he's a spitting image of me. I even said my man turned 2 clock on for the last 2 minutes. They really robbed me on this last interception, Dad.
Put it on the line like I ain't selfish now.